Welcome to the Superdry podcast. We're going to be focusing on some of the topics covered in the Future Engage Deliver leadership program. The term engagement can often be seen as a bit of a current buzzword, bandied around in organisations without really getting to the heart of what it means. We often hear the expression, "we need to engage our people," but it's often followed by a couple of emails and a poster stuck up in the staff room. Countless studies have proved that when staff are engaged, motivation rises and performance improves dramatically. So I ask you to think about times when someone had really engaged you in the past, and specifically, what was it that they did that really got you there? We found that we're predominantly engaged when someone really connects with our emotional or spiritual energies. So that's when we can absolutely see our part in something, see what it means to us. People listen to us and our input is taken on board. But we can also see what the end result looks like. Where will it take us? How will the world look at the end of this project? We also discussed how it's very rare that a fancy PowerPoint presentation or an in-depth strategy document was what got us to buy into anything. These things are important, but rarely are they what get us engaged in the first place. We also talked about the fact that engagement isn't black or white, isn't yes or no, but more of a sliding scale. I introduced to you a tool called the Engagement Ladder, which shows us different levels of engagement. We ran through the different rungs of the ladder, from the very bottom where people were unaware. They just didn't know what was going on or what they were supposed to be engaging in. To the next rung where people were resistant, where they absolutely knew what it was, they just didn't like it, and would often be actively trying to sabotage the new idea. We looked at the next rung, which is apathy, which is often one of the hardest states where people just shrugged their shoulders and didn't really care. Then we looked at how things start to move when people become grudgingly compliant. They go along with a new idea or a new process, but only because you as the boss were making them do it. So this often takes lots of energy on your part and would often stop the moment your back was turned. We discussed how this differs to willingly compliant, where people were happily going along with it but had little ownership. So if there was a problem, they'd come and tell you, but it would still be very much seen as your thing and not theirs. And then we started to look at when engagement really starts to happen, when people become enrolled. They become champions of a new idea, all the way to the very top where people are fully committed and talked about whatever it was with exactly the same passion and enthusiasm that you would. So the engagement ladder is a great tool to think, how engaged do I need people to be in this? And then to ask, where do I think they are now? It's also a great way to start the conversation and to ask, where are you now and what do you need from me to help you move? Remember, engagement isn't something soft and fluffy, but something that's absolutely vital if you want performance to soar. Telling your staff is one thing, truly engaging them is quite another.